seconds.
Ray?
Yes, it's good fish, but you know, it's
Ray.
really undercooked.
It's low end heavy.
Ray, please stop talking and listen to me.
Yeah, can we get a filter?
Hello, people. How you doing? My name's Cookie. How many people are playing the game with us today? We're playing solo. All right, then. Let's have a name.
Buzz, some tea. Hot. No caffeine.
I'll take the tea, too.
Okay.
People, we're just leaving John.
Okay, you want to do a 7-question game, or do you want 21?
Oh my God!
Hey, you're the boss. It's done.
30 seconds.
Okay, you have the letter B as your buzzer. That's B as in who's buying the beer tonight?
Schmitty.
Schmitty.
No, when I
Make
say
it
together,
happen
that
before
means
I blow
together,
a
right?
gasket.
1,
20
2,
seconds.
3. No.
All right, pay attention. People screw this up all the time. As soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in. Then you have to hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. You got that?
Like 10 years ago when I was totally a skateboarder and it was
10 seconds. Okay, look alive. Here we go. Lose the desktop. Okay, and go to black.
And that's confidence you can
And
count on.
stand by.
New cloaca. Because there's a reason they named it after a sewer.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, all right, how you doing? Playing by yourself today, that's cool. I'll close my eyes. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. Take your pick, what do you say?
Let's have some fun. Here comes question 1.
Category, the eyes have it. $2,000 riding on this one. All right, please take a look at this picture and tell me, what starchy cartoon character does this picture best represent? Yosemite Tater, Huckleberry Hash Brown Hound, Tuber-Doo, or Spudly Do-Right? Canadian Mountie, Spudly Do-Rights. He's a great policeman, but he was nearly fired last month. He went on duty while he was completely baked. Come on, we need a category. Category, let's do it. Moans and bones. $2,000 for right answer. All right, here we go. If Grandma wanted to improve her bone strength by increasing the amount of vitamin D in her system, which of the following is the best way to increase her vitamin D without changing her diet? Sleep under an Afghan of pure alfalfa, crawl inside the carcass of a saltwater fish, expose her skin to the sun at a nudist colony, or bathe in a tub of cod liver oil? Crawl inside the carcass of a fish. You know, at my grandma's home, they just play bingo and stuff. In case you're interested, here's the right answer. Human skin converts the ultraviolet rays of the sun into vitamin D. Seeing Grandma naked converts the nudist colony into a lost colony.
Hey, get back here. Where did everybody go?
Okay, pick a category.
Put on your pants for the naked dance. 3.
And this category is inhaling can be fun. And this one's worth $2,000. Hang on tight, because here we go. Because it's the most common element by volume in the Earth's atmosphere, what element does Bill Clinton inhale the most of while he's jogging? Helium, carbon dioxide, oxygen, or nitrogen?
You are toasted.
Let me take a second of my time to show you what's right. Nitrogen. Though his official press secretary denies Clinton ever knowingly inhaled anything, ever. All right, go ahead and pick one. The category, dance fever and the fundamentals of physics. And this one's gonna be worth $1,000. Okay, peel your eyes, free your mind, 'cause here we go. If Dance Fever host Danny Terrio and his dance troupe Motion were arrested for breaking the law of inertia, what would be legitimate evidence of their disregard for the law? Denny is forced into motion, Denny is in motion and remains in motion, Denny's force stops motion, or Denny pushes on motion, they don't respond. If Denny exerts force on motion and they don't respond at all, they're disregarding the laws of inertia. Now, if they did respond, I'd put my money on motion. TKO in 3 rounds. How about it? We need a category.
Numero 5, and you don't know Jack.
Alright, next up. Put a cork in it. And $1,000 is riding on this question. Okay, take a shot at this. If author F. Scott Fitzgerald had collaborated with wine growers Ernest and Julio Gallo, what would be the best title for the product of their union? Days of Wine and Rosés, The Grape Gatsby, The Napa Valley of the Dolls, or To Kill a Bottle of Mockingbird? Napa Valley of the Dolls? It's never a good idea to combine alcohol with novels about drug addiction. Shoulda picked this. Fitzgerald wrote The Great Gatsby. That's what I heard through the grapevine anyway. Pick your pick. What do you say?
Oh, this is really big.
This thing is huge! Yes!
The category is The Way to Really Fly. Okay, the right answer nets you $1,000. Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. If you were to fly out of Orly Airport, have a layover in Heathrow Airport, and then land in Dulles Airport, where would you have traveled? New Orleans, Boston and Cannes, Geneva, Glasgow and Philadelphia, Paris, London and Washington, D.C., or Athens, Dublin and Dallas? Adios.
Ciao.
Shalom.
Let me show you what someone smart would have picked. You would have traveled to Paris, London, and Washington, D.C. Yeah, I know. And boy, are your arms tired. Okay, pick a category. Excellent choice. It's time to play Dis or Dat. Here's a category for this Dis or Dat. Hot and spicy fried television rhymes. Alrighty, I'm gonna read off 7 names. For each one, tell me, is it a Different Strokes character, a famous pig, or both? If it's a Different Strokes character, hit 1. If it's a hog, press 2. If it's both, press 3. And press 4 to skip. Right answer will net you $500, and $500 off for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. And let's put 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Babe, Different Strokes character, hog or Kimberly. Wilbur. Arnold. Willis. Mrs. Garrett. This is it. Porky. That's all 7. Perfect. And with time to spare, here you go. Yeah, that blows a little sunshine into your total. All right, let's flow on to the next question. Come on, we need a category.
Here's why we hate number 8.
Okay, coming up, this category is drinks and divorcees. 2 G's for a right answer. Okay, Schneider from One Day at a Time asks Ann Romano to meet him for a nightcap. Ann and Schneider slip into a steamy room in the building. He pours whiskey into a shot glass and drops it into a mug of beer. Ann chugs it down. What and where is she drinking? A shandy in the steam room, a boilermaker in the boiler room, a sour pussy in the septic tank, or a banshee in the basement? Yeah, Ms. Romano, that's my famous Boilermaker. Now can I inspect your pipes? Alright, go ahead and pick one. And this question's category is military defense and quilting bees. And this one's gonna be worth $1,001 bills. Okay, complete this sequence with the most applicable words. Star Wars, blank, blank, Amish. Destroyed satellite, ugly moon, Yoda, little old and green, Harrison Ford, Witness, or Ronald Reagan, Newt Rockney. Good old Harry was in Star Wars and Witness, the movie about hiding out in an Amish community. But Star Wars would have been so much cooler if Darth Vader had had an army of Amish troopers.
Oh my God, they've got rakes!
Take your pick, what do you say? The category is, wait, I have a vision. Get this right, get $2,000. Okay, help me out here. I'm trying to think of this guy's name. Buzz in and type in your answer when you think you know the answer. He was considered by some to be a prophet. And he was a 16th century Frenchman. He made a bunch of predictions about the future that still freak a lot of people out. And he goes by one name, like Charo or Liberace. Who is that guy? Take it away. Type in your answer and hit return. We're talking about Nostradamus, the legendary seer of Ceylon. It's funny, he actually predicted that you would get this one wrong. Alright, we've been through round 1, let's get on to round 2. Now remember, round 2 means double the value of the questions, which means more cash won or more cash lost. Let's go. How about it? We need a category.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
This category is low-tech hack. Pop a right answer, you got 4K. Okay, ready? Complete this analogy. Pong is to Doom as Walkman is to Pac-Man, Sega is to Victrola, 8-track is to DAT, or Hi-Fi is to Nintendo. Pong is to Doom as 8-track is to digital audio tape, or low-tech meets high-tech. Boy, I don't know about all those Doom games, all that violence and mayhem. How about a nice calm trivia game? Okay, pick a category. 12.
Celebrity voice impersonated.
And we call this one The Black Arts and Little White Lies. We're talking $6,000 for this one. Isn't it always the way? A woman shows her unconventional side and suddenly she can't get a date to save her life. Which mythological babe might have placed this personal ad? Divorced white female, no kids, not anymore, no family ties, seeks single, or divorced white male, not rich, leased by ex-husband, but my bewitching look should compensate. Don't screw around and we'll get along fine. Medea, Helen, Echo, or Clytemnestra. Medea betrayed her father and killed her brother. Then when Jason was dumb enough to piss her off, she killed his new bride and her own sons. But hey, she was young. She's really matured a lot since then, and she's ready for a new relationship. Come on, we need a category.
I love 13, number 13.
This one's gonna be Used Car Capitals of America. And this one's worth $4,000. Okay, buzz in and type in your answer. When you know it, what word completes this poem? If I buy a car at the St. Paul Toyota, then it's a good bet that I'm in Minnesota. But if in Carson City for a used Granada, it's more likely I'm in the state of blank. Okay, let's see if you know it. Type in your answer and hit return. We have a winner! Thank you for not thinking that Carson City is the capital of Carson. Alright, go ahead and pick one. Category. Boy, am I hammered. We are talking 4 big ones. Get your fingers ready. Here's one coming at you. Which of the following activities does not require the use of some kind of a hammer? Playing Rodgers and Hammerstein on a piano, testing the patellar reflex of Armand Hammer, putting the hammer down in your Mac, or listening to MC Hammer on your radio. 10-4 good, buddy. You don't need a hammer to depress the accelerator in your truck, unless you have a hammer toe. Okay, pick a category. Alright, next up. Tennis court meets the people's court. Get it right, get 2,000 bucks. Okay, let's see how well you can solve this puzzle. American tennis legend plus legendary court case equals Jack Kramer versus Kramer, John McEnroe versus Wade, Brown versus Bjorn Borg of Education, or Arancha Sanchez Vicario J. Simpson trial. American tennis great John McEnroe meets famous 1973 abortion case Roe versus Wade. You have a right to choose, and you chose correctly. How about it? We need a category.
King 16!
The category, getting goosed. This one's worth $4,001 bills. Oh, I love rifling through the police blotter. Check this one out. Suspect wanted for sexual harassment, nevertheless described in sweet terms. Suspect fled scene when approached by a group of males. Who is the suspect? Wee Willie Winky, Georgie Porgy, Bobby Shafto, or Simple Simon? Georgie Porgy, putting in pie, kissed the girls, and made them cry. Then they all took karate classes and kicked Georgie's ass. Take your pick. What do you say? Uh-oh, press futs with Mime Door.
It's time for
Flicker Kiss Don't Skunk.
The category for this gibberish question, New Zealand tough guy. And $10,000 is what we're stepping out the door with. Remember, speed's the key. The quicker you solve this, the more money you take away. Here we go. Tell me, with what saying does this rhyme? He shoves kiwi, doves he shot. And, okay, let your fingers do the walk-in. Type in your answer and hit return. Yeah, forget honest, straightforward communication, fellas. Ask a friggin' plant how she feels about you. Come on, we need a category.
18.
And this category is time to make fun of the French. This one's worth $6,000. Sacre bleu! The French have come up with so many wonderful things, but some did not catch on so well, eh? Which month was not a real month in the post-revolution French Republican calendar? Tony Dean, the month of steam. Macidor, the month of harvest. Vantos, the month of wind. Or Germinal, the month of buds. Absolument. There was no month of steam. Psh. There was also no month of steam baths. Or any baths, for that matter. Okay, pick a category.
like a bad Hollywood scene. It was question 19.
Category, let's do it. XYZ PDQ. 4,000 bucks behind this one. All right, fingers limbered, cause here comes the question. In the 1980s, if someone caught you with their SLR discussing the S&P with a CFO and reported you to the SEC, of what might you be accused? Sexual harassment, filibustering, espionage, or insider trading? No, I think in the 80s that was called flirting. Too bad you didn't choose this. Someone caught you talking about the stock market with the chief financial officer and then rats to the Securities and Exchange Commission. Sure, you'll go to jail. A special jail. One of those ruthless jails with a golf course and a croquet team. Alright, go ahead and pick one.
Superstar. You're special. 20.
The category is Sally Struthers Gets an Education. We got $4,000 on the table. Check this out. If Sally Struthers were actually a graduate of international correspondence schools, which of the following statements would be the most accurate? Enroll now, even I'm an alumnus. Enroll now, even I'm an alumni. Enroll now, even I'm an alumna. Or enroll now, even I'm an alumni. Alumni is a term used for multiple female graduates, like, say, the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. On second thought, that's not a good example. And over here we have the right answer. Alumni is the feminine singular form of the Latin word meaning a graduate of. Something everyone learns on the first day of TV repair and Latin terminology class. How about it? We need a category. The attack is now. Ah, you've been here before. Well, hope you're prepared this time. Here's your clue. Do you have ESP? I do, and I got a bad feeling about this. Happy trails. Wow, you cleaned up. Not like you had any competition, though. So I'd like to tell you that you're amazing. But all I can really tell you is... you don't know Jack!
Great job, everybody. Good show. Okay, let's roll the commercials and contestants. Cookie, what's happening?
Hey, listen, if you want to play again, just let me know whenever you're ready, okay?
Lost our lease, and now we must have special clearance sale because they are kicking our ass out. Oh well, easy come, easy go. But here's the good news. Go ahead, Donnie. Why don't you tell them our coffins have been chosen by more families than the other guys? Tell them that the name Dung Hill has been synonymous with quality since 1940 and 2.
You said it, Pop.
Yeah, and one other thing. With our clearance sale, everything must go. That means we're selling our finest mahogany caskets and concrete burial receptacles
That's right,
for
Pop.
dirt cheap. Isn't that right, Donnie? So anyways, if you need to bury a loved one, please do it before the end of the month with Dunghill Burial Emporium and Sons.
We bury the competition.
Yeah, you got it right, Donnie.
Mira, Pilar, es Chucky, la ardilla loca. Vámonos a cogerle para comer su cabeza deliciosa.
¡Wow! ¡Sus niños están locos! ¡Déjame! ¡No mordisca mi cabeza!
Por favor, Chucky, tenemos muchísimo hambre.
Aquí, comen mi cereal, Fruity Choco Corn Puffies. Hace su leche rosado y tarty.
¡Qué sabroso! Chucky, tú estás nuestro amigo más mejor y delicioso. Te amamos, Chucky.
¿Sí? ¡Adiós, pendejo!
It's hard as a single mother to find a job that fits in with motherhood. The folks at Mammary Lane Dairies let me do that.
Mammary Lane Dairy Farms, makers of Mama's Pride human breast milk.
I like working at Mama's Pride because I feel like I'm really doing some good for people. Every customer's like one of my children.
Providing good nutrition and good jobs for people like Bessie. And that makes good sense.
It's wholesome, it's natural, and I don't have to worry about giving it to my kids, because I know where it came from. Out of me.
Mama's Pride fresh breast milk. Baby yourself with Mama's Pride.
And now here are some hot scenes from next week's Pico Boulevard.
I hate you, Steven.
First you try to kill me, and then you convince a jury that I molested that Shetland pony, and now you want to marry me?
Come on, Shasta. That was the past. What do you say?
Steven. Jimmy, that is totally inappropriate. Look, I expect to see all your reports on my desk by 5 o'clock today.
Look, Samantha, I'm onto your scheming ways.
What's the matter, Jimmy? Don't you find me attractive anymore? I mean, that's totally inappropriate.
Oh, Samantha.
On the next Pico Boulevard, right after the season premiere of Buddies.
I am quite dissatisfied with the Emperor's breakfast cereal. It is so cold and impersonal.
Whoa! Hey, Kung Fu! Put down your chopsticks and grab a spoonful of my latest cereal, Fruity Choco Rice Balls, with little green nunchucks, purple throwing stars, and red Kimonos.
This cereal, it is delicious. It makes me want to do a roundhouse kick. Chuck Lee, you are truly the master of the breakfast world. I bow before you as a sign of ultimate respect.
Rule number 1, Grasshopper, never let your guard down. Hi-ya! Hey! Ready! Whoa! Domo arigato, buddy. Got a motor!